Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. We hope you enjoy our episode. Welcome back to City on a Hill Gaming. I am your Game Master Ryan, and with me is a whole... Well, actually, everyone's been on the show before, but I don't think as a collective group. So we'll run across the set. Daniel.
I'm Daniel. I'm playing Foreign, the core bard.
Kyle.
I am Kyle. I'm playing Tenok, the human ranger and cleric multi. And I have a dinosaur mount named Kuali, which is a hadrosaur, so a duck-bill dinosaur.
Yay. Ducky.
No.
Yep.
Yep. Bryan.
Hi, I'm Bryan. I'm playing Hakika, a Naga swashbuckler rogue.
Bryan, Daniel, Kyle, Cameron.
I'm Cameron. I'm playing Mashiri, the Zindakari vampire paladin.
And Chris.
And I'm playing Orbeez, the changeling artificer.
And if you've noticed something specific about some of the things we've said, like Zendikar or Core, that's because tonight's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition-ish action is brought to you by way of Magic the Gathering, which...
Oh, yes, and Hakika is from Amonkhet.
Right, which is a very Naga-ish place. Naga-like place? Sure. There are many Naga on Amonkhet. We decided we would do something Magic the Gathering based because we all play Magic the Gathering, and, well, they're owned by the same company, so why not? And consequently, they put out a lot of material based on Dungeons & Dragons, or based on Magic the Gathering for Dungeons & Dragons, and have now released a full Magic the Gathering set based on Dungeons & Dragons, though I've ignored most of that, and the vast majority of the enemies are all from homebrew content. So, don't think about it too much. If they want to release material based on this, I will purchase it. I would be very excited, because it's one of my favorite things in Magic. No spoilers. Okay, wait. I'm just going to say it's very popular in Pauper, and then I'll let you guys figure out what that means to you.
Is it the professor? Are we fighting the professor?
You're fighting the professor from Tolarian Community College.
Yes.
Look, if one of you can get him on, yes.
We're going to have to get through his card sleeves.
Yes, his many layers of card sleeves.
And the professor deploys the dragon shield.
No. The most powerful of sleeves. Oh, and there's a katana. He has a weapon and a shield. That's actually... Okay, so
we're going to regroup in 2 weeks after you've had some time to workshop this.
Yeah, and somehow get in touch with the professor. He is just takes out Nicol Bolas, replaces with the professor. Okay, so the premise for this, since it is Magic the Gathering based, is that the 5 of you make up a team. Which did you settle on a name?
I don't think we ever did.
I think that ding means you're supposed to give me a name now. That or I have a Facebook message, one or the other.
How about the Conquistadors?
I've made myself well known.
He has made them very well known, and I'm not that far behind him. I don't know how I feel about that.
Which, as a result of Cameron's stance on puns, I'm very pro that name.
Chris and I have a very tenuous relationship.
So it seems.
Cameron, I don't know how much of City on a Hill you've listened to, but I've got some bad news for you.
I maybe shouldn't have put Daniel and Cameron in the same game together. I might have made a mistake.
Very happy.
I may have made a choice. It'll be fine.
Taking notes, turn Daniel into a vampire.
Are there any core vampires? Is that a thing?
It's kind of unclear.
I guess make notes, and that'll be in the next Zendikar set.
Are core warm-blooded or cold-blooded?
I mean, it might show up in the core set.
Oh.
Boo.
If anyone from Wizards is listening, feel free to take any of this and turn it into cards.
If anyone from Wizards is listening, why?
I'm sorry.
We're very sorry.
You're welcome.
I am going to very heavily butcher your world building here in a couple minutes. And very early on.
I thought the whole premise of this is kind of... we see you have world building, but what if we did this instead?
But what if I ignored that world building?
They're probably used to that.
I mean, he's not wrong about that. Just treat it like an unset. We're going to treat this like an unset, which means you'll fight squirrels.
More puns.
Oh, that's true. That is just an unset. That's what we are, Daniel. That's what City on the Hill Gaming is. We're just an unset. Because we're just like 76% puns.
No,
on a bad day.
Don't give me ideas.
So it's Dungeons and Dragons?
So can I give my character denim one?
Yes. That's why Karn doesn't wear pants.
Say, in response, I remove my pants.
Because Mark Rosewater did say you can remove your blue jeans in response to a Denimwa creature, and it no longer gets through. That is an official rule from Mark Rosewater.
All right, so
so back to what you're actually here for. So you make up a team that we'll name later. It's fine. That works on the behest of a group of planeswalkers. Sort of, you guys go and investigate issues when planeswalkers are unavailable too. And you have been called in to report to your lieutenant, because I watched a lot of Loading Ready Run earlier, and they say lieutenant instead of lieutenant. So lieutenant, her name is Teshriel, and she is sort of in charge of your specific team, and then she reports to Thalia. So you have been called to come see Teshriel again. She has another job for you. Let's see. I'm just going to move you guys all into the building. And there we go. Ah, yes. I need to send you somewhere if you have time.
fantastic. What location are we going to now?
I'm actually unsure. You were specifically requested by a planeswalker, and I don't know that they are still in the building. They have a hard time staying in one place. They are unable to control their own planeswalking.
It does seem inconvenient.
You're not incorrect. Karn is working on a solution. For those curious, I am treating Karn as Winston from Overwatch and the Wanderer as Tracer, because she teleports constantly and Winston is the one who helps her stop doing that. So in my universe, that's what Karn's job is now. So Karn will direct you somewhere. I'm uncertain where, but he's down the hall by the chamber.
The chamber, like the definite article chamber?
Yes, the chamber. The chamber where you planeswalk from. Or planes
okay.
walked from.
Of course.
I
I
suppose.
remembered that, but I just wanted to make sure everyone else knew.
Yes. So the group of you are not planeswalkers, but you are occasionally planeswalked places to complete jobs. So as you approach the chamber, as it were, you see Karn, you see a couple of guards, you see a rather sour-looking gentleman who appears to be working on some kind of equipment. Chris, you're fairly certain he's an artificer of some kind. He be tinkering for Blightsteel Colossus. Oh, this is just going to be just jokes. This is just going to be magic jokes the whole time. I'm so sorry. I didn't even do that one on purpose.
I'm curious, and I go stand right behind him and observe.
There's a very small little metallic figure floating in a sphere that looks loosely like Blightsteel Colossus. But
just a baby.
Doesn't have 11 power. It only has 1. But it does still have infect, so be careful. And he looks very sour about everything going on around him. And occasionally you hear this sort of static popping noise, and a character in a long white cloak with a big white hat pops into the room for a couple of seconds and then phases back out.
Well,
Will
that's
she be back
new.
in the next upkeep?
Potentially. Hey, you did that to yourself.
I'm just asking a question about the rules of phasing.
Technically, that happens at the beginning of your turn before the upkeep.
See?
But
That's
not-
why it was an important question.
And not the next upkeep, your next upkeep.
Yes.
Karn, who is a giant golem, looks over at you. Yes. Good. We have been informed that there is a plane dealing with, what's the proper word? Infestation, I would say, of other planar creatures. We would like you to investigate.
What kind of other planar?
I'm uncertain. They did not provide us with excellent information. They have never seen them before a week ago. There are many different kinds of them, apparently.
Sounds like it could be Eldrazi. Shiriel gets ready to fight.
Oh my, I would really hope it was not Eldrazi again. That would be most unfortunate.
If it's Eldrazi, I'll have to go get my good hooks.
Zendikari, very nice.
Yeah.
I expect a very long vacation after this one.
We will see what we can do. I know you have been sent out many times recently, but this one seems of particular concern. The infestation spreads in pockets.
Well, what plane are we going to?
The plane is known as Roshniar. You have a contact on the other side. She will be waiting for you when you arrive.
Bully.
Core by way of Theodore Roosevelt. Okay, I like it. Tally ho.
I'm just making this up as it comes to me. So let's.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He turns and looks at the artificer. When you are ready, begin the process. The artificer looks particularly disgusted, to some sense. Fine. Go stand in the chamber.
Okay, and maybe this next leap will be the leap home.
Yeah, kind of saw that one coming.
Insight check on that look.
The look or Daniel's joke? Or both. Yes, you can roll insight if you wish. Absolutely.
I'm a little worried about jumping in this now.
Yes, roll away.
Dean Stockwell's not in the room, is he?
No, though I wish he was.
13.
I got a 24 for insight.
Chris, you assume he's just having kind of a frustrating day. You don't believe the equipment to be at fault. Daniel, you're fairly certain there's nothing. He doesn't believe there's anything wrong with the equipment. He seems frustrated with that you're doing it to begin with, we'll say.
Oh, that's not reassuring at all.
No, I can't imagine why that would be a problem. It'll be fine.
I turn a little more translucent out of worry.
You can't always go back. You know you have to be in a specific location to be planeswalked back. I'm pretty sure that's not how that word's supposed to be used. It's not really that kind of verb, but that's fine. We're going to go with it. And, the process takes only a couple of minutes, and you kind of slowly phase in and out, and then you end up on a new plane. I should have clarified for the listeners that is what planeswalking means. It means you leave the plane you are on and arrive on another one. Theoretically, the one you plan on. In some cases, that's not always true, but it's mostly fine. It's like beaming up or down in Star Trek, but across the multiverse. Yeah, that analogy probably made sense. It's fine. This is a bit of a stretch. If someone has a better explanation, go for it.
So we arrive in a place where everybody who used to not have beards suddenly does.
Oh no!
The plane of beards? Sure, the plane of beards.
The planet of beards. It's like a planet of hats, right?
Yeah, but with beards.
Sorry, we're talking about Star Trek now. Magic the Gathering is gone. This is a Star Trek game.
Yeah, that was a great Star Trek.
See, I didn't even get that. Okay, you should jump maps now.
That was 2 Star Trek jokes, in fact.
You didn't say the word tribbles, so I overlooked it.
Well, that's
because my Star Trek knowledge. Yeah, there it was. Because my Star Trek knowledge is kind of thin, frankly. Like my hair. There it is. Okay. And now I'm going to re-rotate you, even though Brian's already rotated himself. Rotation, like out of standard. That didn't work at all.
Wait, no.
When is standard rotation, by the way? Is that September?
September, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you finish your planeswalking process and arrive in the woods outside of a house that will easily fit all you, but I'm not sure the dinosaur will make it through the front door. Debatable. What do?
Wally, wait outside.
I shift.
I almost made a noise in response, and I don't know what that noise was going to be, so we're going to move on until I think of something. Okay.
No. I want to hear this now.
Yeah, no, that's better. That's just my villager sound from Minecraft, but that's what we're going to go with for now.
I'm glad my dinosaur sounds so enthusiastic.
Villagers never sound enthusiastic in Minecraft. Yeah, sorry, what was your question, Chris? You said you were shifting?
Yeah. I'm going to shift my shape into a younger girl in a semi-military uniform holding a basket of cookies and knock.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was like, you really lost me for a second, and then it came full circle. I'm like, where is he? Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, so you hear some... I'm gonna need you to post that on Twitter, please.
Okay, I'll post it after the game. I've been working on this the whole time we've been going.
All right. Yep. Oh, perfect.
It's never
it was
the
made
connection.
better by the fact that I caught it in mid rotation.
Yeah.
And so our characters aren't lined up square.
No, not at all. And I definitely did not intend you guys to be that, but that's what you are now. Oh, and I even put you with Karn. It's perfect.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be great.
No, there's Weatherlight at home. Weatherlight at
all
home.
Right.
Okay. So you knock and sorry, what was it? The young military lady says, Chris, or does she just knock?
She just knocks.
She just knocks. Okay. I'm gonna put Chris in front of the door. As it's time to make that paper. Okay. So you hear two things. You hear footsteps and the patter of something that sounds like more like a small animal feet. Approach the door, and a woman opens the door. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Would you like to support our troop and buy some cookies?
Oh my. You hear a very excited noise from whatever the little pitter-pattering feet was in the background when you say the word cookie. Fine. Yes, of course. What flavors do you have?
Let's see. We have a
murder.
We have a box of thick mints.
Wouldn't be my first choice.
With her at the door, I shapeshift again.
Oh my!
Into like a larger version of her.
Okay.
What?
So that okay, cool. This is the best picture of a Girl Scout I could find.
Is that just like? Did you search like Microsoft Word 98 clip art?
No. This is like the 7th image result when you just type Girl Scout in. Oh yeah, good times. Thanks, Google. Appreciate that. You never know, man. Yeah. Do you have anything with peanut butter in it?
What's a peanut butter?
You don't have peanut butter for you poor thing. Okay, come in.
We just have a plane that tries to kill us all the time.
Oh, you're from Zendikar.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Come in. We have peanut butter inside. I'll get some.
Okay, cool.
I don't really know what's happening now. Okay.
I'll shapeshift back to, or now I'll just shapeshift and mimic what her appearance.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Can I request that my dinosaur be left outside instead of me?
Yeah, that wasn't on purpose. Sorry. I grabbed the wrong thing on the map. This is going real well. I'm excited. Okay.
I'm in there.
You said you wanted to shapeshift into her. That's why I put 2 of her.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went with the bit. I don't know where you're going with this, so I'm going with the bit. It's fine. Yes, come in. She turns around, sees you as her, and she's okay. Just make yourselves comfortable, I suppose. Yes. Okay, Zerda, come with me. And you see a small fox disappear into a sub room with her, and then they come back out with tea and peanut butter sandwiches, I guess. This isn't in the notes, but you tried to sell her Girl Scout cookies, so I don't know what's happening now.
So this is where we are now.
Yeah, this is where we are now.
I'm sorry.
No. It was really fun. When you first said, I'm like, military uniform. Okay. With a basket of cookies. What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Got it. Cool. Yeah, that really is what's happening there, isn't it? Huh. That's terrifying. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that.
I'm sorry. This is his personality. He's a little chaotic. He's kind of lazy, so he kind of just
goes with whatever.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. If that's how Orviz rolls, that's how Orviz rolls, I guess. So you're here. Karn sent you, I assume.
Yes.
Through the portal.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We were told that you have a problem with interplanar beings.
I'm just the advanced scouting party. But yes. Yes, there is a problem. Kyle.
Yes.
Do you share any... I get confused between mount and animal companion. Do you share any sensory link with Dino Friend?
Let me double check, but I don't think so.
Okay. How long have you had Quali?
Probably...
No, not like that. Not like that. We're 7 minutes into the session, and the mount's got to go.
I know I agreed to you having a pet, but
I can turn into a vampire if it would help.
Get it out. Dinosaur vampire. That's a fun thought.
Actually, I can't do that. I can turn into a zombie.
More teeth.
But, you know.
That's what dinosaurs needed. More teeth. Bigger, sharper teeth. How long has Quali been your mount?
Let's go with like a year and a half.
So you would know the difference between the bleat of something's outside and the bleat of something bad is outside.
Sure. Mostly.
Okay. You hear the second one.
Yes, for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, no reason in particular. You hear the sort of ha. That's the real bad sound.
Wait, sorry. What sound did you hear?
Clear start. Ha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. The other one was the not so bad.
Sorry, I missed the inflection the first
Right,
time.
right. No. I have a hard time with. I can't roll my R's.
Well, it's his accent.
Yeah, it's the accent. It just doesn't come across the same way. You're fairly certain something Quali considers dangerous is approaching the house.
We have a problem outside.
Yes, I suppose it is about that time of day, isn't it?
About that time of day.
They come regularly.
Are there any windows in this?
Yes. Assume
Building?
there's a window right here.
Okay, so facing the.
Can I see out the window from where I am?
You can. And on the edge of the woods, 3 creatures approach.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those do look dangerous.
You hear the bleed, the
Oh,
quali
no.
sound again. Ah.
Oh yeah, we gotta get. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, Tanak's gonna just run straight for the door at that point.
Yeah, I'll follow right after.
If you guys all want to move outside, we'll roll initiative after you're out the door.
Right. Hakika swallows her peanut butter sandwich whole and then heads out the door.
Oh my! Yes, very good.
I was. I
She
don't
doesn't
know
really have
what
the
I was
capability
expecting.
of chewing it, so
I'll resume. Like with the combat ready. I'll resume a semi-normal form.
Relatively
That's-
speaking.
As we get our way out or make our way out, I'll pull out my battle axe.
Okay, then we shall roll initiative.
Hooray!
Did I mean to
Are
have
you
combat this
using
quickly? No. Is that okay? Yes.
Was this hurried up because we got sidetracked with Girl Scout cookies?
No,
Brian
no,
wanted
not
us
at
to
all.
move on?
Actually,
Maybe.
this is just how I've decided to approach this.
We ran out of Girl Scout related content and needed to get right into combat.
Yes, City on a Hill Gaming, a cookie-related podcast. Thank you for joining us.
Oh,
On this week's episode, Thin Mints. Are they bad or just fine?
Whoa. Amazing, I think is
I
the word
don't-
you're looking for.
I'm not really a mint person is the problem.
And I believe it was thick mints.
Yes.
Those are just
similar
bad.
but legally distinct.
See, they're just too much mint and like essentially no chocolate. I'm
No,
out.
it's basically just like 4 Andes chocolates stacked on top of an Oreo.
Well, actually, that doesn't sound terrible.
Oh.
Now I want to go to the grocery store. Actually, hold on. Wait, where's the Instacart app? Hold on, I'm intrigued. I only need an initiative from Kyle,
18.
because I assume Quali moves on your initiative.
Yes.
Okay, Brian, you are first.
okay. And so what exactly is it that we're seeing here?
Make me a looks at character sheet real quick.
just want to use my passive perception. It's 18.
I was actually going to say that would be real good. Actually, I was going to say nature or survival or history.
Nature or survival?
Nature, survival, or history.
Can anybody make that?
Sure. Why not?
Great.
That
Oh,
can't
good.
possibly be bad for me.
Why
Thank
am I
goodness.
Okay, well,
Advantage.
somebody rolled much better than me, so I'm going to just keep my roll.
Good enough. Okay, so we have a 12 from Brian. Okay, we're just going to leave those two alone. And a 23 from Daniel. Kyle, do you want to roll?
That
Just in
is
case.
A dirty 20.
Oh, very nice. Kyle and Daniel. Tinok and Foreign. You're fairly certain you've heard tale of these. You may have encountered a few of them before. These are slivers.
Oh, good old meat hooks.
Lots and lots of meat hooks. These look fairly... They look like scouts.
They're not as humanoid as I expected.
Depends on which set I pulled them from.
It's the Zerg. Oh, wrong IP. Sorry.
Zerg Rush, Zerg Rush. That's most of my StarCraft knowledge right there in that one sentence. I was really more of an Age of Empires guy. AoE 4 coming out soon. I'm excited. Okay, so Brian, what do you want to do other than that?
Well, bonus action, I will dip an arrow in some poison and then fire my short bow at that one.
That one. Okay, go for it.
21.
Yes. Sure, I guess.
Click the thing to say damage.
Okay, so 3 arrow damage, 8 poison damage.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
That is... Oh, well, I should move a little bit to
That makes
get
sense.
some space between me and everybody else.
Kyle.
All right. Is it an action to hop on my mount?
I'll check. Keep going. I'm going to assume that's a move action.
Okay. Well, in that case, that is what I will do. And then
I mean, could we say he got on his mount as we were coming out?
That probably is more than likely what happened.
All right.
Da-da-da-da.
So in that case, I am just going to charge forward. Koali has a move speed of 40. So, hey, just exactly enough to close the gap. So
It cost half of your movement to mount something.
Oh, okay.
Half of your speed.
Gotcha. So are we saying that I would have to do that for part of my turn, or did I hop on before start?
You can from now on, just do it from now on that way. That's fine.
Got it. Okay. So we will just charge ahead and attack the same one that Hakika just.
Okay.
No good way to stack me on top of my mouse. So mess of names.
That should probably be large, right?
That's
Is it large or medium?
It is large. There we go.
Got it. Got there. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, and then
Flawless execution.
I'm just going to stab that one with my pike.
Okay.
And I do have, because I have the mounted combat feat, I have advantage against creatures that are smaller than my mount.
That can't be bad for me. Okay, cool.
No, couldn't possibly, especially since I just rolled a natural 2 and then a natural 1. So it couldn't possibly be bad for you at all.
No, not at all. Also, these are actually small size.
Oh,
good.
So that's interesting. Wouldn't have realized that. Brian, Kyle, Daniel.
hi. I accidentally drew. Oh no, I drew stuff and I don't know how to get rid of. Hang on.
I was wondering what that was.
I thought someone was marking the range they were going to fireball something, and I just was going to go with it. It's fine.
I was trying to do something similar and then didn't realize that these were permanent and not.
They're only
not
permanent-ish.
that. Yeah, I have it highlighted now. Okay, there. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
I saw nothing.
I'm going to select a point that is just behind the furthest back sliver.
Okay.
And I am going to see if these are in fact metallic slivers or not, because I'm going to attempt to shatter them.
Okay. Read me shatter.
Shatter. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range, which is, the range is 60 feet. These are like 35 away. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a con saving throw or take 3d8 thunder damage. And a creature made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage on the throw.
Oh, very interesting. You do not believe that is the case.
All right. Well, all right. You're going to need to make con saves.
6.
Great.
He said confidently.
Yeah, nope. DC 14. Sorry,
good.
that's not going to do it.
Roll that 3d8
All right.
thunder damage.
Okay.
Boom, shakalaka.
16
Nice.
thunder damage on all 3.
What 3? Boom, baby. So yes, you.
Thunder.
Okay. Very good. Whoever that was, thank you. So yeah, Daniel drops the hammer. I guess 1 in a red. Is that shatter? Is shatter 1 in a red?
Yes.
Okay.
And it also, so is volcanic hammer. I wasn't sure which one you were going for.
No,
there.
I was going for shatter. That's good to know. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yes, they get thunder damaged for enough.
For the record, I wasn't actually trying to make a magic pun when I picked shatter. It worked out well though.
Yeah. No, that seems reasonable. And yeah, so there were certainly 3 slivers there at one point. Daniel, upon further inspection, because I think you rolled pretty okay on the survival, these seem to be fairly generic sliver drones.
All right. Well, from what I know of slivers, they are more dangerous in groups, so we need to keep an eye out.
So the woman comes over. Yes. So you recognize them then?
I have heard tales of slivers. Yes.
Oh, these are. I've heard of them. We do not have them on Ravnica. Most interesting.
Sorry, are we on Ravnica?
No.
Oh no. I'm from Ravnica originally.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think that's where we were going, but you'd mentioned that the plane things don't always go well, and I was like, did Karn done goof?
I've never seen a sliver before. Most interesting. My understanding is they've been on the plane for maybe a month, building something or some things.
Building? Oh.
I believe the word is terraforming.
That's That's probably not a good thing.
They've been terraforming a day or two's journey from here, but they come scout each settlement every day.
I'm going to propose that we finish our tea and sandwiches,
Sure.
and then we should see if we can scout out this terraform.
It seems like if these are slivers, the last thing that we want is them getting out of hand.
Oh, it might be a touch late for that, but okay. Yes, that would be excellent. Something needs to be done, so that would work. Well, yes, come back in, of course. You come back, and any sandwiches that were left have now been eaten by the fox. So she makes more.
Oh, okay, good.
This
good,
normally
good,
happens. I'm
good.
sorry. She's very excitable and hungry most of the time.
I just imagine the fox is like walking around with its like roof stuck,
Yeah.
like its tongue stuck to the roof of its mouth.
When the next batch of sandwiches come out, I shapeshift into a humanoid-looking sliver
Oh, good.
No.
Yes.
and consume it ravenous.
Zerda has walked around and sniffed each of you, and then when you shapeshift, she comes back and sniffs you again because she seems somewhat confused. Okay. If you wish to leave when you are done, or you can wait until tomorrow, you're welcome to stay here.
How long do we have till sunset? Or do we all have dark vision? Like, are we be comfortable
Actually,
traveling at night?
Kyle might be the only one who
I-
doesn't.
Oh, good.
I don't. Changelings
I don't either.
Oh, changelings.
But-
Oh, wow. Okay, I figured more of you had dark vision.
No.
Okay.
But I can
It's
make goggles.
it's mid morning. That would be kind of impressive.
Okay.
It's probably around 11.
Then I would recommend we get going.
It will take you roughly a day to get there.
If they've already been here a month, might want to get on top of it sooner rather than later. The longer we wait, the bigger the problem's going to be.
I agree. And I haven't gotten to fight anything yet.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Boom,
we
baby.
should-
I, for one, am relieved. You gotta sit back and relax.
On
If-
my plane, there's no room for cowards.
Oh, jeez. This is going to escalate quickly. Okay.
Why make life harder than it already is?
You know what? You should come visit Zendikar sometime and see if you can ask that question. Like, really.
Mashiri will send a fist bump out to Foreign.
I will admit, like, Lorwyn seems like a pretty chill place. if that's the kind of changeling we're shooting for.
I mean, if you're going to compare the two, yeah. it's-
Where are changelings originally from in MTG? They're on all so many planes. I don't know where I'm from.
That's fair.
It started in, I think it's just Lorwyn and
Kaldheim?
Kaldheim now.
Are they all Lorwyn and Kaldheim?
Maybe I'm from Kaldheim then. No.
That seems like a much less chill place.
Yeah.
Really? They have all the snowlands.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Boo.
So happy.
See, the problem is, I feel like the listeners assume it's a bit where, like, I intentionally set Daniel up for things. It's not. I can't control it. It just happens. Daniel's just got
Just
really
that
good
good.
timing.
Daniel's just that good.
He's just that good. It's not on purpose.
I was a teacher for like 5 years. You can't. My reflexes are too good for this.
They appear to have only come from Lorwyn, Kaldheim, and
Modern
various modern Horizon-based sets.
And Modern Horizons. Specifically, they did.
Changeling.
Yeah, they do look like the Lorwyn ones that were.
I feel like Orviz
The
feels
modern
more like
Horizons.
a Kaldheim changeling.
Yeah. I'm pretty close to the God of Mischief there, you know.
Yeah.
Your bros.
Just chilling with Tybalt. Tybalt the homie.
Bros with Tibbers. Bros with Tibbers.
I like it.
They overdid his card the second time. That doesn't chant as well.
No. The third time.
Oh, that's true.
Third time's the charm.
The second time, just right.
And I'll say it's more of his trickery that's a problem.
Ugh.
Not actually Tybalt.
It's true. I'm really glad you can't play that in Historic anymore. Or can you? Is it banned?
I don't think so.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
I
it's a
don't-
problem.
No
in
one plays it
Historic.
anymore because you can still flip a lot of the same
Because
things.
I'm
in
always
Historic.
playing Roiling Vortex.
It's true.
Got him.
Got him. Main deck answers. You guys are going to go ahead and head out post sandwiches.
Yes.
As you get ready to leave, if any of the locals give you problems, tell them you're here with
Kill 'em.
Lavinia.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
that
they'll-
other thing. No,
The locals will not be a problem for us.
it's
But
unlikely.
yes.
What
Well-
do the locals look like?
Mostly humans, a few elves.
Oh.
Okay.
The
good.
occasional halfling. Oh, and Leonin.
Ooh, exciting.
All right. Well, I
best of luck.
suppose to be on our way.
Okay, so now that we've made sandwiches, and we've had sandwiches, tea, and cookies. How did that happen? Okay,
It's a good day.
great day.
Came prepared.
That's right. So you guys make your way. How long do you want to walk before you camp? It is a approximately 16 to 18 hour actual journey without stopping.
We
Oh,
should probably stop about 45 minutes ahead of sunset so we have light to set up camp.
Okay. As you stop, make me perception checks.
oh no.
I'm not going to comment on it until I see if all 5 of you do it.
Oh my goodness.
So
An 8.
25 for me.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Kyle's got you covered. All right. Cool.
Thank you. Someone got there.
Just for the record, there's a 5, 8, 9, and 25.
And the 5 and 8 are both natural ones.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Okay, Kyle, everyone else is very oblivious. You are 100% certain you're being
Can I just
followed.
use my passive?
That's probably fine, actually, yes. Good night, that passive is nuts. How do you have a passive investigation that high? What the crap? Okay.
I picked the observant feat.
Oh, okay, that makes a difference. Sure. Okay. That
My passive investigation is 21.
yeah,
Good grief.
that's I don't normally make characters that could roll that high. Chris is just like, no, I'm good. Rolling's for people who have too much time on their hands. I'm not about that wasted life. Okay, Kyle, you're fairly certain you're being followed.
Okay, Chinook will just kind of turn and whisper to his companion. We have company.
I love guests.
You see a group of probably 6 more of the drones just kind of following along at a distance. They're not attempting to hide, but they don't seem aggressive necessarily.
Hakika is going to slip off the trail and attempt to hide herself.
Okay, roll that stealth.
18.
I'm sure they can do better than that. Okay, right. 7. So you're good. What do, Brian?
Well, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. If necessary, I'm waiting to ambush.
They just keep following the lot of you at a distance.
I will shapeshift into that humanoid sliver form again.
There is a very brief pause in the group as they seem very confused for a moment.
And then I'll walk toward them.
I'll get my axe out.
Brian, since you're the closest, you notice they seem to be communicating with each other, like they're looking at each other. And there's a moment of confusion when Orviz changes form. And then the confusion goes away and the resolve of, no, we're supposed to keep following returns. They don't seem to be convinced by said changeling shifting. Hashtag all creature types.
Sliver form.
Sliver form.
Okay. Well,
They don't continue approaching when you all stop. They are fairly clearly just here to follow you.
Observe.
Yes.
so Mashiri will start walking towards them.
They back
Not-
away.
How far are they?
We'll say 70 or 80 feet.
Just out of shadow range.
So close.
Yeah.
Spell slots are overrated.
But within range of a nice crossbow.
As you approach them, they continue backing off.
Okay, I'll stop. Well, I just want to see what they would do. So,
No, they don't seem interested at all in a fight.
but I'm interested in
We seem to be at an impasse.
it.
I'm curious.
I wonder what will happen if I keep following them. Eventually they keep backing up, and eventually they all, if you continue kind of steadily approaching, eventually they all stop, kind of turn and all look the same direction, sort of to the west, northwest-ish, look at each other for a moment, and then they just run off as a group.
Interesting.
But they flee to the east.
So they look west and then they fled east.
Correct. And they do this in unison.
And how close is it to sunset?
You've probably got this is about when Brian was anticipating you stopping.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't.
No, I don't think we might go on a
Wild sliver hunt?
chase. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like a good
It doesn't
idea.
quite flow.
Yeah. What direction are we heading, by the way?
You are heading north.
All right, so we are heading north.
Everyone
They
make
look
me
west. Might need-
actually, you know what? No one needs to roll. Chris,
Got him.
Chris is carrying sheet. Chris, Orvis is fairly certain that the terrain is changing. This is like a fairly rocky area, but you don't think it has been for long. This used to be like a plains. The grass is slowly becoming patchy, and the rocks are growing up in outcroppings, harshly. Anyone want to make me a nature check?
I will shapeshift into
Uh-oh.
like an elvish person
Okay.
and bend down and like put 2 fingers in the dirt and put it and eat it a little bit.
Okay.
Making sure it's safe.
And relay that information to the
You
group.
do not feel like it's safe, no. This certainly does not seem accurate to the plane. Brian, with the nature check, the terrain is actively changing. And it's not even like it's drying out or something. It's just like slowly shriveling up and cracking on a surface level.
Undoubtedly an unnatural phenomenon.
I don't know. I've seen natural ones that aren't too far off.
At this speed?
Well, maybe a little bit more violent, but
Nature.
That's another one of your Zendikar stories.
isn't Zendikar great?
Yeah. That's just,
We get it. You're from Zendikar.
Us in our Bull Island.
He works for the tourism company.
our
Come to
Bull,
Zendikar. You might just die.
He's just a shell.
our Bull Island and our Ring Mountains and our Hedron Forest.
Hey, that's the correct mountain. Thank you. The best mountain. It's like third best mountain.
That's better than where I come from. It's all just sand and zombie.
And these 2 big horns that just show up and like right in the middle of frame.
Yes.
Like it's on purpose for some reason. Yeah.
Usually
Perfectly
the
centered.
sun's coming up like right between them.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Oh, if our listeners who don't play Magic, most of this is not going to make sense. Every third joke we've made is just art related for Magic the Gathering. Okay. Thanks for listening to City on the Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us online at cityonthehillgaming.com, email us at cityonthehillgaming@gmail.com, or find us on Twitter at cityonthehillgame. For more information on saving the game, you can find Peter, Grant, and Jenny at stgcast.org or at Saving the Game on Twitter. Thanks, and have a blessed day.